Alright guys, pulled over on the side of the road just before the shipper, and I'm gonna try to clean out my aerators because they are clogged. I did pull out some hoses right now just to kind of show you, but basically starting from the very front of the trailer, there's basically a pipe that leads to the back, and there's rubber hoses off of this pipe right here that lead to the bottom of the hopper, and there's 3 valves, one on this side, one on that side, and one over here. So basically what I'm doing is disconnecting it from here and basically shaking it out as much sand as I can. Don't want to take the cup off completely because you never know, the actual piece that's on the inside of the hopper can probably move, and this right here is basically a long bolt that needs to screw into that piece that's on the inside, and you're taking a gamble of possibly losing it, and if you do and you're fully loaded, that's going to be, I don't even know how you would begin to try to continue to unload it without that piece on the inside. But I'm just gonna pull out my hoses, shake them out, empty them out as much as possible, and then go ahead and try to unload with the aerators a little bit later today once I get to the shipper. But I just wanted to show you exactly what I'm going to be doing and emptying it out, these hoses here in between the connections. Alright, so I'm in the middle hopper. I've disconnected it, and as you can see, there is product, but it's not that bad. There's still airflow, space for airflow, but I'm still going to clean this out. If I go to this other one here, let's see. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry for the lighting, but it is completely clogged up, if you can see that. So basically I'm gonna put my bucket and shake this out, maybe disassemble from the others, the main one here, and also try to empty it out as well. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you. This is an empty bucket. See how much I can empty out through these rubber hoses. Alright, so this is my rear hopper. See, if you can see that, it's also clogged. And this is the valve for the aerator. You can see it is completely clogged. I'm going to assume that the other side is doing the same thing as well. And probably going to take me a little bit, but so far, cleaned out the one in the middle. And that's how much sand I've gotten. I was clogging up that line. So I still got 2 other hoppers to do, and then go from there and go ahead and start offloading once I get to the shipper. Alright, I went ahead and took off the valve to kind of show y'all what I was talking about before when I had a leak. So I took off the valve part that goes right here. This is the gasket, and this is the valve. See how it's just pretty much like a cup or a bowl, and a bolt in the middle. That's this right here, and basically screws on, bolts on through there. So if you ever have a leak coming out through here, usually it's because this gasket's out of alignment. Usually it'll come out like, this is like exaggerated, but if it's like this, it doesn't make a complete seal, so you would get air leaking out through here. So you want to basically, this part of the gasket goes inside here, the flat part goes against the bottom of the hopper, and just line it up and twist it. Was it clockwise to tighten it? So lefty loosey, righty tighty. And that's where the hose goes right through there. was completely clogged. All the other ones are pretty much the same. So that's why I'm not getting any air coming through here, because it's all blocked up by product. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back together and finish everything else. Alright guys, I'm completely done. I've been here for about an hour. I've gone through all the hoses, all the valves of the 3 hoppers. The worst one was the first one closest to the tractor. It actually had product all the way up to here. So I had to completely disconnect it from here and just work on the hose to make sure all the product came loose and came out. So after all that, this is how much sand I picked up. This is a 2.5 gallon bucket, so it's right up to here. So just under 2 gallons of product that was inside these lines. And the one that actually had some type of air seeping through was the middle hopper, the hose I think I showed you in the earlier clip, that had some space for air to flow through. Everything else is just completely clogged. No possible way for air to go through. Just couldn't even use them. So we'll see how this works out for this second load of lime. Hopefully we'll get a little bit faster result. So that's it for now, guys. I'll talk to you a little bit later. Finished offloading. I made it to a truck stop. Just pulled into a pilot that was probably about 4 miles away from location. I'm here in Big Spring, Texas. Today was a huge difference compared to yesterday. Today it took me 55 minutes to unload lime today. It's a very, very fluffy, fine product, and it's like baby powder pretty much. Today, before I got to location, I went ahead and cleaned out my aerators. Filled up almost a 2.5 gallon bucket halfway, a little more than halfway. So it was almost 2 gallons of product that was backed up in the aerator hoses and the valves of the aerators. And he made a huge difference today. Helped me out a lot. They were so clogged up. It was just pretty much no air was actually going through pretty much almost all of the aerators except for maybe 1 or 2. But a huge difference. A lot happier with the results today. I did have to wait for one driver that got there before me. That driver took almost 2 hours to unload. As soon as I got in, I was able to maintain pressure for most of it. Right around 10 psi. It did drop a couple of times, but I had to kind of almost start over, rebuild everything back up, and work with the valves. So I still don't have it down, but I'm getting there. 55 minutes, not bad. I a lot happier than 3 hours that it took me yesterday, because I was building up pressure. As soon as I was opening up the hopper, it wouldn't last more than 15 seconds. It would just start dropping 1 psi per 3 or 4 seconds. And so that was very frustrating as far as yesterday went, because I was back and forth, closing the valves, starting all over, building it up, opening the hopper. Everything would drop again. I couldn't maintain pressure, and it was very frustrating. And I was there for 3 hours. So today, a lot better this go round. Shutting it down here in Big Spring. I only had like an hour, a little over an hour left by the time I left the location. So shutting it down, probably be starting around 7 o'clock in the morning and heading back towards Nolanville to pick up another load of lime at the shipper and then come back. So that's it for now, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. There was one clip that I was hoping it would work out, but turns out the camera was facing on the back end of the phone, and basically I was basically emptying out a portion of the hoses, and that didn't come out in the shot. So maybe next time I decide to clean them out. Hopefully it's a long time from now, because cleaning out all the hoses and the valves and taking it apart and putting it back together and tightening all the hoses back again took over an hour. And while I was unloading, I was basically also doing a walk around, listening for leaks, for anything that might have been still loose. And one hose did had to be tightened up, and another one by the aerators had to be adjusted and tightened up again. So other than that, no really issues there. I was happy I was able to clean everything out and clean out the hoses and all that for a better performance as far as using the aerators. That's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Please leave a like if you like the video. If you're a subscriber, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you get an update of all the new uploaded videos, and you'll either get a notification through your YouTube or through your email. So guys, appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. If you got any questions, hit the there's my emails in the description below. And again, talk to y'all later. Y'all be safe. Bye.